a lot too, so I'll keep it right there.
You should keep it right there. What, are you nervous?
No, I'm pulling my socks up.
Oh.
Yeah, I have tube socks on.
Yeah, that's one of my least favorite things on earth.
Tube socks?
Socks that don't stay pulled up.
Oh, no, see, these do. Because I pooped at work.
Oh, yeah.
And then I never pulled my socks up after I pooped.
Wait.
Because they kind of they got pushed a little bit down, and then I went out skateboarding.
Damn, you went hard, bro.
What do you mean?
You pooped so hard your socks came down?
No, when I'm pulling my pants down. My dickies are they're like, they don't, when they unzip and everything, they don't like fully open. You know, you wear dickies ever or no?
No, I can't say that I do. Welcome to another episode
of
Thank You. Thank you for your services.
Was that really recording the whole time?
The whole time.
Wait, how long ago?
Let's see. We got a minute.
Oh, thank God.
No, not the other dumb shit we were saying. Like all that crazy shit you were saying about those people. Oh, boy.
Oh, so it got my pooping ritual on there?
Yeah. Yeah, you pooped so hard, your socks came down. It was crazy.
Well, socks didn't come down from the poop. Mm-hmm. They came down from when I pulled my pants down. So I had this discussion overseas. Am I the only one of the only people that stands up when they wipe?
Oh, my God.
I stand up when I wipe.
You gotta be.
I think it's so weird people don't. How do you check if there's toilet paper's clean if you're not standing up to look?
You pull your arm out.
That's so much more work.
It's really not.
So wait, you're telling me
up.
what do you go in between your legs?
No,
you lean to the side and do this,
yeah.
and then you. No, it's gonna get on the seat.
It's fucking shit, man. Of course it's.
No, I stand up. I scoop from bottom to top.
This makes a lot of sense. You're not getting a proper wipe.
I'm getting up. Are you kidding me? I guarantee my butt's cleaner than yours.
Maybe not, dude. I've got a bidet. I'm in 2030, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm using baby wipes.
Yeah, well, see, I did for a long time, and then I
got to get a bidet.
And then I wised up.
This episode is brought to you by...
This episode is brought to you by our new sponsor, Tushy.
Yeah, no.
Enter the code Thank You for 100% off.
Yeah.
Because it'll just put in Matt's debit card information.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you gotta upgrade your life and get a bidet, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not the first person to bring it up, I'm sure, but...
No, you are. So you're the only one I really talk about it with. Liz and I have talked about it. We're just waiting. As soon as the house is in our name, we're going to get...
stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
It's not a very invasive install.
No, I know. I've just been
of,
waiting on a lot of things, my budget wise.
They're also like $100.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's not crazy anymore. There was a time I was listening to old episodes of O&A, and they were talking about like, yo, I want one of those Japanese toilets, like one of those real nice ones. And the one guy was like, oh, I got one. And they're like, how much did it run you? And he was like, yeah, like $5,000.
I was about to say $5,000.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I got the one that does the warm water, so it was like $120.
Warm water, huh?
Yeah,
that's nice.
It hooks up right to your sink line, and since you're on city water. Yeah, that shit would get warm pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm on well water, so my water pressure's not.
Well, I don't like that.
My water. My water pressure's not so great, and it doesn't get warm very quick.
So
don't love that.
That's weird.
It is weird. And also sometimes, like especially in the summer, when you first turn it on, it kind of stinks a little.
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross.
I've always had city water.
No, I miss it. Let's get to the fucking show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is.
I mean, I guess you could just cut all that out.
I'm not cutting out shit.
Literally.
No, this is another episode of Thank You for Your Services.
Welcome.
As you know, you are most welcome. Thank you for listening. I'm psyched on how good this show is doing. That's 100% true.
Oh, you're not being sarcastic?
No, not in the least. I'm shocked. Like the numbers are. Well, number one, it's more than 0, so that shocked me right off the bat.
Yeah, shock top.
And then they just like the listens kept piling up. I don't think we have any emails yet.
That's all right.
I didn't have any as of earlier
Well,
today.
thank you, listeners. We appreciate you listening.
Every single one of you.
For real.
As I was talking to my buddy Bren last night, he was like, "Are you guys on Google?" And I said, "Yes, we are.
Oh,
We're on the Google Podcast Network." Nope.
Yay.
Google Play. Nope. No emails yet. But just in case, if you have a story, if you have a coworker or an experience, or you want to vent about your job,
anything work related,
or
really.
you have a comment about the show, if you have a question, shoot us an email at ThankYouForUrServices@gmail.com. That's thank you for your
the letters
UR services@gmail.com. Plus, you can find us on Instagram at thanksforyourservices_podcast. That's at thanksforyourservices_podcast.
That's our Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah, thanks for setting all that up, man.
It was shocking. Ooh,
yes.
Coming soon. Very soon. By the time this episode comes out, I would say, we're also going to be on YouTube.
We are?
I made a YouTube channel
today. Cool. You're just going to upload the episodes then?
I'm going to upload the episodes all to YouTube.
Perfect.
We're going to start incorporating video eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was going to take a little video tonight.
Clips, whatever the fuck will be on there too, just for the sake of it being easy to get to.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
All right.
I want the shit everywhere.
Let me ask you a question, Tom.
Oh boy.
Looking right into your baby blues.
With your baby blues.
My greens.
Your icy blues. They're icy blue today.
What's on your mind, baby? Hey.
Oh boy.
I know you got a lot to tell me.
Yeah, several things are on my mind today. As I was on my way over here, saw something pretty cool. I saw a person standing on a corner. Mm-hmm. Not a corner with a sidewalk, mind you.
Was this near my house then?
Nah, it was like on Duncan Road by the elementary school.
Yeah.
Really random spot.
Yeah.
Corner.
I went to that elementary school.
No curb, no sidewalk.
So did you.
We both.
That's where we met.
No curb, no sidewalk. Standing there. A green light up halo around their head.
Cool.
And the same. They were kind of like Christmas light color, like a ring around their like chest area.
It's raining its ass off outside, by the way. But yeah, for those listening,
at the time of this recording, it is. Bless you. It has been raining. It has been raining.
Sneeze.
It has been raining all fucking night, and they were just standing. It looked like they were looking at like a phone in their hands, but
It wasn't by that gas station then? Because I see a guy that sleeps underneath the gas station sign there all the time.
No, it wasn't even near the gas station. It was by the houses, by Hyde Park.
Oh, yeah.
Like back there.
Yeah, that's where my dad lives, over there.
Right, so like I was like...
Back in that area.
Christmas lights on the body.
Yikes.
And I was like, oh, all right. No, that was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's it.
No, that was just...
They're just standing out there.
I'm literally talking about the drive here.
Okay, yeah, like, no. I meant like that's it. Like that person just...
I was
just
moving,
zoning out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, cool.
It looked like they could have been looking at something, or I don't know.
Sure.
Let me think.
Probably looking at all kinds of things you can't see.
I was at dinner with Mel the other night too.
Yeah.
And
for those of you who don't know, Mel's his lady friend.
My GF, my lady.
5 ever.
Yeah, that's on 55th Street. So, what's it? Oh, so, you know those shirts that are straight Outta?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Fucking yeah.
Oh man, I saw a good one.
What was it?
In the restaurant. I want to see if you can guess it.
There's no
straight
out of Mel.
No. I've noticed with those like straight.
I'm on the highway to Mel.
Like straight Outta. That's funny.
I know. I'm great.
Those straight Outta T-shirts are always like straight Outta.
Yeah, Newark or like something so stupid.
Some fucking like suburb or something,
yeah.
Or some area nobody would dare be like, I'm from fucking.
Yeah.
I'm from.
Yeah, what'd it say?
See if you can guess.
Is it your neighborhood?
Nah.
Straight out of Wilmington.
Nah, farther away.
Straight out of Rehoboth.
Too far.
God, straight out of Smyrna.
Getting closer.
Straight out of Middletown?
Closer.
Straight out of Newark?
Closer.
Straight out of Newcastle.
Further.
God, what the fuck? I don't know anywhere else.
Yeah, you do. Think about it. Think about the area past
Straight
Newark.
out of Bear.
Oh, you're
straight out of Glasgow.
You're on bingo.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You just shattered the listeners' ears with
a thunderous applause.
Does that really deserve a bingo?
Yes, because you nailed it.
We need a sound clip of Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards going, "That's a bingo."
Maybe for this one instance, straight out of Glasgow. I was like, who the fuck?
I bet that person used to be a juggalo.
He had to be. Or currently a juggalo.
Yo, I got a shout out to my buddy. I don't even want to say his name, I guess, but he's a juggalo. You would never know it, but he is a diehard ICP fan. Coolest dude.
Much motherfucking wicked clown love to him then.
Two scoops of whoop all day with this guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I never got into ICP. I feel like there were just so many juggalos around the area that I didn't I don't know. I didn't get it. Now that I'm older, I get it. It is really funny.
Can you speak to this? At every job you've ever had in your whole entire life,
yes,
there's been a juggalo.
Yeah, there has.
Hasn't there?
Yeah, not when I was a janitor, but I was also
you were working by yourself. So.
I was also the only white person.
Well, I mean, like
typically, I've only seen a handful of non-white juggalos. Really, I mean, I know that they exist. Yeah,
I've seen almost only white juggalos.
It's mostly. What'd you say?
I've seen almost only white juggalos my whole life.
Yes. No, I've met like juggalos of people of different colors and ethnicities and backgrounds, but it's like.
I can count them on one hand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I've met, I just don't, I think Juggalo seems to be a predominantly white activity, being a Juggalo.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I said that too.
No, you didn't. You said the opposite.
Not at all.
I'm going to, Jamie, play back the tape for me real quick.
You got to get them headphones checked.
These are your headphones, bub.
Yeah. Well, doesn't mean you
Maybe
can't get them
checked.
checked.
Check them.
But yeah, so...
I think I've worked with a juggalo at every job I've ever had except this one. But maybe if I do, they're hidden.
Oh, yeah.
Because
they're just like people.
They're close. Like they almost nailed it, the person.
Almost people.
Now, if the only thing I can think of is like, if only I can have that dead giveaway of the sticker on the car.
Oh,
then I would
the
know.
Hatchet Man?
Yeah, then I would know.
Oh, don't forget the Hatchet Girl.
Oh yeah, there is the Juggalette sticker.
That guy that saved that that mom and daughter's life
on the bus.
Yeah,
Cannibal.
That guy was cool.
He died.
He was a juggalo. He did. He died saving the mother and child.
If for anybody not from this state of Delaware, once upon a time when Matt and I were high school age and a little older, I'm sure, there was a juggalo in our area named Cannibal.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know anything about him aside from that. I know he wore those freaky like Marilyn Manson contacts all the time.
I used to see him skateboarding. So when I was a janitor, I would literally clean, I was cleaning windows all the time and whatever. And I would see him skateboarding out in Wilmington all the time.
Yep. He was constantly
that guy's a hero.
He literally died on a public bus saving the life of was she pregnant or did she have a baby in her arms?
No, so it was actually at a bus stop. She was waiting to get on the bus with her child who was in a baby carriage, if I'm not mistaken. And a guy who was like mentally unstable pulled a knife and he was going to kill this mom and her kid just at this bus stop. And Cannibal stood up and fought him, and he ended up getting killed by this guy. It's really sad, but he saved their lives.
I could not believe that story when I read that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He, when I was in high school, called in a bomb threat to my school. So shout out to that.
Oh.
I thought it was great because I got out of school for a day.
For a full day? You guys got a...
Oh, yeah.
Bomb threats? No, we would only get like a class period, and then we'd go back.
No, they sent us home.
Oh, all right. Well,
but
anywho,
he would like hang out with the juggalo. There was a couple juggalos at my high school, and they would all like leave and walk down the train tracks and leave. So No, but rest in peace, that dude.
Yeah, for real. Rest in peace.
He saved 2 people's lives.
Local hero.
That day. Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop from the grave.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that a whoop whoop.
Yeah. Now, what else is there? Let me think.
Well, let me get into.
Oh, back to what I was saying.
Oh, sure.
Straight Outta T-shirts.
Oh God.
They're always from some area that have no business
Yeah,
being proud of where they are.
And they sell them all at the beach.
I think you can only get those at gas stations or at the beach.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, gas stations or the beach. It seems like, boy, that's a good point, dude. Like,
I don't think they have those in stores.
no, not in regular stores. You can only purchase those where you can also get wiener pills.
Yeah.
And they're always called like the ocelot's thumb or some shit. Like,
Yellow jackets.
yeah. Like,
Whatchamacallit, XL or something.
yeah.
No, but I was like, there's no way he has a fucking Straight Outta Glasgow T-shirt on. He did, but I saw the back of it and it was like a class of 2019 or whatever shirt. So I was like, it's a high school shirt, whatever.
I have never once wore something that reminded me of high school.
I thought about that very thing, and I was like, I mean, he's like 2019, 20, 21.
So he's like 21.
He's probably, if not 21, probably 20. He probably wears it. I can't stop burping.
I know. I see that. What's wrong with you?
He probably wears it because it's comfy or whatever. But I thought that was so funny, and those shirts just crack me up. Like Straight Outta Bear, or like you said, like Straight Outta Smyrna, Straight Outta Dover, or something weird. Something weird. Straight Outta Claymont.
Well, that's where the clay monsters live.
Can't you imagine that shirt existing?
Yeah, I'm sure he got it at the beach.
Straight Outta Glasgow, a high school shirt,
Well,
a class of 2019.
but think about, you could probably go to the beach and get a shirt that says
No, you're not listening.
I understand what you're saying.
No, it was one of those high school shirts that had all the kids'
Oh,
names
it had like
on
the
back.
signatures or some shit. on it?
Whatever the fuck, all
Yeah.
their names.
God, that's awful.
I thought it was really hysterical. And
I'm not laughing.
I saw. Well, he had a nice pair of sweatpants on too, and he looked really, really done up for the restaurant.
Oh, this was in a restaurant.
I think I opened the story with that.
What restaurant?
The finest Italian restaurant.
Is
in
it the
town.
Olive Garden?
It is the Olive
I
Garden.
knew that. I feel like I knew it was at an Olive Garden. And you know what's like? I like Olive Garden.
You gonna ask me what I ordered?
No, I don't care what you ordered.
Okay, good for you.
It's like some form of breaded something. There you go. Oh, that's why you're burping so much.
I'm drinking soda.
A Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Oh, I could talk about this. Let me talk about this real quick.
No.
This supply chain bullshit.
Yeah. Let me hear.
There's something going on with Wawa where they can't make my fucking favorite iced tea for some reason.
They can't make it?
I guess not. But at the
Oh, you buy the Wawa Iced Tea.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
when it's around, I don't drink soda because I like that so much more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
That's how you get kidney stones, man.
well, if you drink a fuck ton of it,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but I don't drink that much of it. Like a half gallon lasts me like days.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So, because of the supply chain or the worker shortage or whatever the fuck excuse they want to
Yeah.
say, every flavor of that shit's been sold out for like months.
Oh, wow.
Literally months now, except for like just plain lemon. And I got a text from my dad yesterday saying that the half and half tea is back.
Oh.
The Arnie Palmy
Yeah.
lemonade iced tea.
Never heard it called Arnie Palmy.
Well, not until now. No, if I can have one of those, I would never drink soda. If I had one of those like at my house
It's pretty
or something,
much soda. But yeah.
it's tea, but no, it's not. It's not. It's not carbonated. There's no dye in it.
Yeah, well, there's a
There's
lot of
sugar.
sugar. Yeah, it's
There's-
pretty much soda.
I mean, I'm not lying to myself. It's not great for you. It's a sugary beverage, and there's calories and shit in it, but it's not nearly what soda is.
You don't think it's just as bad as soda for you?
Read the nutritional facts. It's not.
Nah, you read them.
I did. That's why I picked it, and because it tastes great.
It does taste really good. I gotta say, Wawa Iced Tea. I ain't had it in a while, but it is.
Well, I'm here to
Very
bring
good.
you the news that now it's all back,
Eh.
except for half and half.
I'm talking like, I probably haven't had Wawa Iced Tea in, I don't know, 12 years.
That's fucked up.
No, I don't drink that kind of stuff. I only keep ginger ale in the house if my stomach starts aching. My tummy hurts. I drink water, Gatorade, if I can get it.
You know how much sugar's in Gatorade?
Probably a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, the electrolytes though. I need those electrolytes. And then I drink unsweetened almond milk plain all the time.
That's so interesting.
I'm an interesting guy.
Yeah. You gotta get into oat, man.
I gotta get into oat man.
Oat milk is the shit.
Oh, oat milk. Oh yeah.
It's the fuck. It's
like, who's oat
it's
man?
the best taste.
Why do I gotta get in him?
I want to meet him because I really like his milk.
Oat man. It reminds me of Ren and Stimpy. Actually, it reminds me of Rugrats. The drink me guy. Remember that? The sippy cup guy. Drink me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do now.
I know.
Oh, so another thing that's on my mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking this the other day, because I had to explain to somebody why snowplows, when they drive in, it had just snowed.
Sure.
This last week or whenever it was.
Yeah.
And I had to explain why, just because a truck has a plow on it, why they can't just have their plow down all the time.
Yeah.
Because it used to perplex me too, and then I realized, I explained it. This is just what I think, but I imagine that a person in charge of plowing an area is either contracted to do so.
They are.
Or like those big trucks like Del Dot or whatever the hell, like municipalities are, in charge of a certain area or something. And this led me to wonder, like, this is the thought I had. Do you think, like, just like somebody who owns a plow and puts it on the front of their truck, do you think that third-party delivery services are loyal to, like, certain localities the way that, like, garbage people's routes and, like, snowplow people are?
Do I think third party
Delivery services, DoorDash, Uber Eats, fucking Postmates, etc.
Okay.
Like, like I was thinking, I was like, bigger companies like Papa John's, Domino's, whatever, they in-house hire their delivery people, and then now there's also third-party services.
Sure,
like
yeah.
those.
People come in the barbershop all the time and they say that they're like delivering packages for Amazon now. I can't remember what that's called.
I can't.
Is it Amazon Flex?
Courier? I don't know.
Something like that.
But I was wondering.
No, I do not think that they are route loyal.
See, that's what I was wondering, because I just don't know.
No, because you can turn on your app anytime you want, wherever you are, and it'll
like the driver app.
Yeah. Let's say you're Uber or Uber Eats rather.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you normally are in Wilmington, but you're in Newark for the night.
Yeah.
And there's parties going on. You can just turn on your shit and deliver Honey Grow into Newark all night or whatever. Yeah. We get a lot of driving type of job people coming into the barbershop these days. It's funny,
people getting their haircut can't wait long enough till the haircut's over to order DoorDash or something.
No. What I'm saying is we get a lot of the workers who work for those companies.
They stop in for a haircut.
Yeah, what do you think?
Okay.
They're just like ordering while they're getting their haircut?
This haircut is great. But
people do. They'll sit there and take a whole ass phone call sometimes while I'm waiting to cut their hair.
It's like this is a great fade and all, but I could really go for some chicken nuggets.
Exactly. No, yeah, we get workers like that all the time and come in. No, yeah, they're not like route specific people.
Yeah,
you can just be anywhere, and then according to the location of your phone,
just turn that shit on.
Yeah,
there's no fucking loyalty anymore. Can you believe that?
Yeah, nobody wants to work.
No, they do. They're just not. Yeah. They do want to work, just not for you.
Yeah, just not loyally.
Not for you, Fortune 500 company. Go fuck yourself.
For real.
Fucking. When I had a delivery job, that's the worst job I ever had.
Really?
1,000% confirmed.
What was so bad about it? Don't say fucking everything. I want specific details.
I won't say that word, but I will list all of the things.
Yeah, please.
The staff, the restaurant.
What's wrong with the staff?
The hourly pay.
You were part of that staff.
The tips were horrible.
Oh, well, yeah.
I had to drive my own car.
That's the public, bro. I live off of that shit.
I wasn't compensated for gas. I had to fill the gas up myself. Shit like that.
So how did you make money?
I barely made money.
Got it.
I essentially, like, on a regular day,
Yeah.
like not slow, not medium, like lower medium regular day, I might make enough to put gas in my car for the day.
You also had that job when? Maybe back 09, 2010?
11 something.
Okay, I mean, gas was still pretty high back then.
Gas was fucking really high.
Yeah, when we started driving back in 06, 07.
I didn't drive till 08, but go on.
Okay, so I started driving in 06. And
Maybe it was 07. You're right. No, I was a sophomore. You're right.
But we were the same grade, but you're almost a full year younger than me. Because I was old for my grade.
Which is crazy because we're a couple days apart, but 1 year apart.
Right, exactly. But when I started driving, gas was up to $4 a gallon.
Yeah, man, and it's not even that high now.
No, I know.
That was back then.
And everyone's like, if I could, people can't see me over here, but they're like, gas prices keep going up, and I'm like, yeah. How about when
Dude, when Bush was leaving office,
yeah,
they were talking about it on this episode of a show I was listening to from like 09.
Yeah.
Christmas season 08 into 09 when Obama was about to be inaugurated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were like, gas is the highest it's ever been. It was high. It was way higher back then than it is now.
Oh yeah, and that was during the recession.
Yeah, the real estate shit. The real estate
market
collapsed.
That was
first
insane.
Time.
That affected
the fuck out of my dad.
Yeah, I mean my dad wasn't affected so much for his job, but
was he already doing the thing that he does now?
Yeah.
Okay, that job is kind of recession proof. Is it not?
If you were in as long as he was,
okay.
It is. But I mean, if you're like a new person, then yeah, because he does marketing. But
okay. That's right.
But at that time, I mean, that changed my whole course of my life because I was going to go to film school, and we talked about it, and the recession was happening, and we were like, okay, film school is no longer an option.
Not on the table.
You need to, and then I went to school for restaurant management, and it was because there was no future in film. We thought at the time, we didn't know Netflix was going to be like the great, or streaming services were going to be. That shit didn't exist back then. So
no. Netflix did exist, but it was different.
Well, it was,
and I had it.
Did you really?
I had Netflix.
You had the regular Netflix where you get like DVDs. Oh my god, no!
I sent them back one at a time. I liked it a lot. When you did it, I remember actually when they introduced the Netflix website.
Yeah.
And most movies were not on the site yet.
Sure.
And they'd be like, this movie is available on the site and through DVD, or this one is DVD only. I remember that designation. But it literally seemed like they had every movie on DVD, and that's why I liked it so much.
It's great. I mean, we used to go to, I don't know, Blockbuster all the time.
That too. I miss the fuck out of Blockbuster.
I really miss the smaller video stores that were like local when
like
those started shutting down.
Hollywood Video.
No, I'm talking. Do you remember right by your neighborhood? I'm sorry, not by your neighborhood. By right by Dickinson. You probably. It was right near the Grange. And it was in that shopping center where the Happy Harry's is and all. Well, it's Walgreens now.
Yes, it was Hollywood Video.
No. It's Video Show Place.
I think it got renamed.
No, you're thinking
it's across the street from Crossroads.
No. That was Hollywood Video. That's in the shopping center where the Dunkin' Donuts is at and the Happy Harry's was.
Okay.
Everybody used to go there. Yes, Total Wine. Yeah, Mill Creek Shopping Center.
Yeah.
That was Video Show Place, and my dad and I used to ride our bikes there, and then we'd go pick out a movie for the weekend or a couple movies.
See, how fucking great is that?
It was wonderful.
How cool was that little trip? And then
it was really cool.
I'm telling you though, nothing beats the smell of that Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster did have a good smell. On a Friday night, me and my girlfriend at the time used to go in, buy a bunch of low budget horror movies, and just have a great weekend out of it.
I distinctly remember renting PS3 games from Blockbuster. That's how long our Blockbuster was around.
I used to rent N64 games from it was, what was it back then? There was my favorite video store was by my mom's house, Upper Darby, Movies, and their logo, because cows are my favorite animal, have been for my entire life. It was a cow with 3D glasses.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Imagine finding a T-shirt from that place. Like an old employee T-shirt or something?
I would. What would I do for that? I would clean Denzel Washington's feet.
How much would you pay
for that T-shirt?
$20?
I think I would just do weird services for it.
You got to pay.
I don't know. For that T-shirt,
money talks and bullshit walks.
God, I don't know.
$50?
Yeah, I'd do 50.
Okay. Let's see.
No more than that.
It's a shrunken size medium, and it's exactly your size. And there's no holes in it. It's still got the tag on it. It's crispy new. $70.
No, $70.
When are you gonna find another one?
So it's a medium. It's
a shrunken medium.
God. Yeah.
Or a brand new small that fits perfect.
No. See, I'm a medium now. I'm full medium now. Yeah.
$75.
No, $75. Would you?
Absolutely.
You don't even know that place.
It's cool. It's so niche. Like, when are you gonna find another one? Anyway,
never.
I'm a T-shirt guy. I'm the wrong.
I know
guy
you
to
are.
ask.
Honestly, I'm not as much of a T-shirt guy as you, but I do buy a lot of T-shirts. I like T-shirts. I'm more of a toy, obviously a toy guy. Well, the listeners can't see my house, but it's completely filled with toys.
Yeah, I mean, to your credit, your collection is neat and organized, and it's not.
I appreciate that.
Cluttered, and there's not a fuck ton of toys and boxes everywhere. That makes me angry.
I don't like that either. I like setting them up.
It looks way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Toys and boxes weird me out.
Like,
bro, I think Funko Pop vinyls are the worst toys humanly imaginable.
You know how cool they look out of the box?
Not that cool.
Way better than in the fucking box.
I would agree with you. They look better than in the box, but they're just a stupid toy. I don't.
Some of them are kind of funny though. I like them. I like them. I don't love them.
Some of the Universal Monster ones are cute.
I would never ever buy one. I never will.
Speaking of which, I picked up a
Funko Pop.
No. I picked up a really neat Creature from the Black Lagoon figure the other day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
Finally, though. let me steer this fucking ship.
Yeah.
A little bit. The last thing that's on my mind freshly. Can we fucking stop? Can we fucking stop with Groundhog's Day?
You know, I completely forgot about Groundhog's Day.
Who the fuck gives a shit about what a groundhog fucking sees? It's gonna be winter no matter what.
I think once the boomers die out, as will Groundhog's Day.
Please take it with you when you go. I don't ever want to hear about Punxsutawney fucking Phil again.
What if we have Boomer Day?
How about this? How about I bury Punxsutawney Phil with one of those boomers in a grave? And then we never have to hear about his
shadow.
Stupid fucking shadow again.
Here's a question for you. How much would you pay to see a gangbang of gophers?
I would pay negative. I would need to be paid $5 to watch it.
Watch a gopher gangbang?
Actually, no. I need to be paid at least $50.
Oh wait,
$50.
He's a groundhog, not a gopher. What's the difference?
Good question.
What about a prairie dog? What's that?
I think that's the same thing.
Those are all the same, right?
I would need to be paid upwards of $50 to watch that. I don't think it's funny. I think it's weird. In fact, I would.
Doesn't get you a little horny?
No. Can you stop? Can you stop with the fuck?
What if they all see their shadow?
Stop.
That doesn't get you horny for spring?
No. No, you know what gets me horny for spring?
Shadow of coming.
March fucking 20th. That's what.
What's on March 20th?
The first day of fucking spring.
I thought it was the 21st.
Whatever. Exactly, the 20th. Something to look forward to. if it's not. No, I think it is the 20th because the first day of summer is the 21st of June, and the first day of winter is the 21st of December. And
there you go. So the last day of winter is March 20th.
Get it over with. My least favorite.
Just like
time
that gopher gang, man. Can I complain about work now?
Please. I need to get off this groundhog shit.
All right,
would you tell me what's on your mind, sweetheart, baby, honey, lover, life partner?
When you call up an establishment, first of all, fucking don't be an idiot. I had a person call me on Tuesday and go, is so-and-so there today?
I'm going to stop you right there. I will never answer that question.
Yeah. So
if you're calling the business to find someone by name, you got the wrong fucking guy.
So for us, that's pretty common because somebody wants to wait on a certain barber to cut their hair. Well, they call up the barbershop and they say, is so-and-so there? I said, yeah.
Why don't you drive by and have a look?
He's here. And they, and they say, will he be there Thursday? And I go, yeah, he'll be here the rest of the week. And they go, yeah. But will he be there Thursday?
Oh, boy.
And I go, yeah. Like I said, he'll be there the rest of the week.
This was what day?
This was Tuesday.
Oh, my God.
I don't even understand why ask.
The rest of the week means the rest of it.
This is why last week when I was complaining, think before you speak, or at least listen to what the other person's. I mean, I know sometimes if a person's telling a long story, you guys probably were all spacing out when we were just talking there about God knows what. Oh, it's so disgusting when you do that. It grosses me out so much. But like for real, Thursday is part of the week.
That's like you were saying, that's fucking like space cadet bullshit brain. Like
I don't know.
Like
maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a grump.
I don't know. Number one, you made the phone call to ask a question.
I speak very clearly, by the way.
Correct. You asked the question.
Yes. No, I didn't.
So
they did. Yeah.
You asked the question.
You got the answer.
You should be waiting for the answer. No.
Well, yeah, but
if the person,
but I already gave them the answer.
So if the person on the other side is giving you the answer, should you or should you not be listening to what they're saying?
You should listen to what they're saying.
Exactly. Fucking moron.
Yeah, it was really weird. I mean, I get stupid phone calls all the day. People want to take up my whole goddamn day with their stupid shit. But like, Jesus Christ.
God, at a barbershop, no less. What can you possibly talk about on the phone to the barber?
I don't know. Also, let me talk about this. And I feel like this probably goes the same for restaurants. Stop acting like it's the first time you've ever gotten a haircut.
Yes! Act like you've been there.
But like
act like you've been there before.
But they walk in and I'm like, "Can I help you?" Oh geez, I don't know. I just came from I was in a car and now I'm here. Oh you know? It's like, dude, you've gotten a haircut before.
Quite a place you got here. Yeah. Look at those chairs.
But I mean,
fuck.
In a lot of situations, I'm the person that's cut their hair before. And they come in and it's like they've never gotten a haircut before. These are, 50-year-old people. They still have no idea what to tell you for a haircut. They sit down, they're confused. Oh, well, I wasn't really expecting this. And it's like, you came here.
What were you expecting?
Exactly.
Nothing?
What do you want me to do? I don't know, man. People fucking will come in and they're growing their hair out and they go, I'm growing my hair out. What should I do? And I go,
get out.
You probably shouldn't get a haircut.
Go away.
But it's like that all the time. I mean, guy walks in today, and I swear he's like, oh, should I go here? Should I go there? And I go,
just sit somewhere and be cool.
Yeah,
be fucking cool. You will get your turn, and you'll be okay.
Oh my god, dude!
Act like you've been there. That I would love to put a pin in this and come and bring and broach this subject in full on another episode.
It's got to be the same in restaurants, right?
It must be.
I haven't
act like you've been somewhere before.
I mostly worked in kitchen situations when I've worked in restaurants. I mean, I've like been a server before for events and stuff.
Back of the house.
Yeah, I've mostly been back of the house. But yeah, I mean, people have to be like, well, I don't know, give me what I usually get, and the server is going to be like, I've never met you before. In my life.
What is that?
I just don't understand how the humanity could be completely lost once you enter a new building that's not your home.
Oh, you mean any semblance of common sense?
Sure. Yeah. Exactly. You treat the bathroom, differently than your own home bathroom. You just go into any public bathroom and you shit all over the walls.
Oh boy.
Or you piss all over the floor.
We save that for Starbucks. Not anywhere. Not anywhere else. Or
McDonald's?
Walmart.
Oh yeah, Walmart bathroom.
Lawless,
No, you know what?
Lawless land.
You know what's the wettest bathroom I think I've ever been in like a normal establishment?
Gas station.
No. I'm talking like
Subway. Eat fresh.
No, it was the Whole Foods on South Street in Philly.
Really?
Wet.
That tracks.
Just so wet. Just everything was covered in some moist substance.
Oh, that would be
like ectoplasm.
Piss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's Philly piss.
Piss
it's
and
gross.
Piss and Philly city water, I'm sure.
Blech. Disgusting.
No, act like you fucking been somewhere.
Yeah, that is a good, like, I wish we had a poster of that saying, because I like the way you put it.
Act like you've been there before.
Act like you've been there before. And I know that's like an old, like, people say that all the time.
You can buy the T-shirt.
Yeah.
This Thursday when this episode
drops.
drops.
Not a bad idea. We should make a fucking T-shirt.
Promo
Act
code,
like you've been there before.
Put in promo code thanks.
And on the back it'll say
for 100% off.
Massage Matt's feet every once in a while. Let me tell you. I got plantar's warts in my left foot.
What the fuck is that?
It's imagine like a wart you can't see. It's like on the inside of your skin. I use these silic acid band-aids to get them, it'll like burn through the skin to blister it and get them out, and then I'll have to like dig it out.
Wow.
I've gotten them for years. Yeah, it's just my body is very
your body's rejecting you.
Yeah. I'm actually just one big wart. It's been pushing my human skin off of me for years. It's like that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode with the big foot.
Oh, I haven't thought about that foot in a long time.
Oh yeah, foot thinks about you. But yeah, man. Oh man, and I've been skateboarding so much more lately. Does that fuck up your feet? Or does it fuck with those? I wear insoles in my shoes. I skate in Converse, which
idiot. What's wrong with you?
Because I really like wearing a high top, and I like skating in my high top Reeboks sometimes, but I really love skating in my Converse. I don't know what it is.
All right, you know what? Strike this off the list for Christmas next year. You're not getting another pair of Crocs. You're getting a pair of high top, legit skate shoes.
I have high top skate shoes. I have high top Vans. I've skated in those too, but I really like skating in my Converse.
You know what you need to try?
What?
Well, first of all, let me begin that with a question. What kind of Vans are they?
They're the regular high top Vans, the old school ones. Yeah.
Those would be the skate high.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
I implore you to try. Well, skate high is a pretty, almost perfect skate shoe.
They're just a perfect shoe in general. I have no problems with that. I love Converse, and I have always had pair of I'm wearing them right now.
Is it because you usually have them on?
Yes.
I implore you to try the half cab.
I don't like a half cab.
Really?
Yeah, I've had a half cab before.
And you didn't like it?
No. I like the higher the top of the shoe.
Well, it is a mid. You're right.
So my favorite shoe to skate in is. Do you know what Dwayne Peters are? Anyway, Dwayne Peters was a famous skateboarder who also he's a punk rocker. He has a couple of punk bands and stuff. He's my favorite skateboarder of all time. He's like he invented a lot of skate, tricks from in like the 70s and 80s. And anyway,
I can picture a fishtail board with a graphic on it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's Dwayne Peters.
Well, is this like a Santa Cruz guy or something like that?
No, he was part of a couple of different companies, and then he got Draven to make his footwear in the like 2000s when we were like in middle school, high school. And I had a couple of pairs of Dwayne Peters, and they were my favorite shoe because they look like Converse. But they have a little
stronger.
Yeah, they are. They have a little,
skate shoes.
And they have a little rubber spot where you would do kick flips, and then they have a shell top for the nose of the shoe. Really cool looking. And I have a pair upstairs that's toxic green and yellow.
Is that the green pair?
Yes.
I knew I saw a pair.
Those are so cool.
I knew I saw a pair of Dravens when I was upstairs.
Yeah.
In here before. I was like,
they're the perfect shoe. They're
like,
cool,
wow,
and they have
Dravens.
skulls on them. I like shit like that. And they're my favorite shoe ever. And they don't make them anymore, and I don't want to skate them out because then I won't have it. And I'm like, I like sneakers a lot. I love Reeboks. Reebok probably makes my favorite current shoe, the Reebok Resonator.
Okay.
I like my Converse a lot too. I'd say I wear Converse mostly.
And if you're listening out there, number one, write in an email, but two, bring back Dravens. Those were kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm supposed to go to a school soon I told you about this, to learn how to make sneakers.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah.
You're learning how to
keep fucking up the class schedule. Yeah, they teach you how to make Nikes. It's pretty cool. I'm really into making stuff. I've talked about it on here before. I like to sew. I like to knit.
You know, I meant to ask you a couple of visits ago. Are you still making toys? Or not so
I've
much?
put a hold on it right now. I will get back into that. I have a design I worked really hard on, and it didn't. When I made the mold of it, it didn't really come out exactly what I wanted. Sometimes that's pretty common with toy making if you're not using a 3D printer. Sometimes you'll sculpt this beautiful thing and you'll make the silicone mold of it, and some parts just don't come out well. And I got pretty upset with that because I worked really hard on this sculpt.
And you're like, man, fuck these toys.
I got kind of disheartened, and then I got really into skating again. I've kind of been working on that, and skating is kind of the only thing relieving my stress.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with making toys, like like you said, unless you have a fucking 3D printer, you have to make the mold.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, I'm a fan of the old school way of toy making, and
you have to buy chemicals.
Yeah.
Mix them up.
Yep.
Get the mix right.
Yep.
Put them in the mold.
You have to actually
cure
put it. Yeah. Well, so I'll explain the process real quick. Just
Bullet
I don't want
points.
to bore the listeners, but first you sculpt whatever you want to make. I like monsters. I like Godzilla style stuff, so I'll always sculpt like a monster or whatever. Then you get your mixture, your silicone mold mixture. You then have to mix that, pour it over your sculpt. Then you have to wait for that to cure overnight or whatever, and then you cut that in half. And that's how you'll make your mold. Then you get what's called a pressure pot, which I have downstairs, and
The silver thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you then when you're pouring your chemicals into your mold, you put that in the pressure pot, and that should get all your air bubbles out. And then you peel it back and see what you got, and hope for the best. Pretty much, yeah. But the indie toy scene is pretty cool.
What a process!
It's a lot of. It was a process, but last year before I left for deployment, I was only making toys.
You
as
were
my
making
job.
toys like crazy.
I was waking up at 5 a.m. and I was just going. I was just making toys and I was making toys out of recycled materials. I was melting down old like milk cartons and stuff, and using these old metal molds to make. Remember the video that we shot?
Yep.
I made bike charms for your spokes. And I was making those out of recycled materials, and that was really cool.
I did a sweet, or was it me, or it might have been you who did a sweet skid stop.
That was me, but remember we used the dummy for the ramp? Yeah, that was cool. I'd like to get more into making movies at some point.
Well,
what was that?
Hello? Somebody here? No, I think Liz might have dropped something.
Oh. Liz?
Don't worry
I don't know
about
what
it.
that was.
We'll get back to that later.
Oh, man. I was watching this movie I wanted to tell you about. You might be interested
Go
in.
on. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Well, I figured we always talk about movies on here anyway.
Yeah, I love movies.
So, it's an indie horror film on Shudder right now. I don't know where else it's available, if anywhere. It's called Straight Edge Kegger. Have I told you about that yet?
I've heard about it.
It's about basically a guy who's trying to get out of his straight edge gang. He kind of thinks it's all bullshit anymore. And his gang, and his gang kind of comes after him and starts massacring people at a party. It's actually pretty good. It's got some really amateur moments in it, but it's an indie film. You can tell it was made on a shoestring budget. I'm talking like a really low budget. And there's some cool music in it and stuff. And
I've heard its name before. I've never seen it though.
For people like you and me who grew up around that scene, but I've always been straight edge. You've been for a lot of your life, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we never got involved in the gang activity or any of that bullshit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not for me either. But yeah, it's kind of like interesting to see because like if you ever look into the history of like some of the gangs that got started like within the straight edge movement. I'm not saying everybody who's straight edge was ever in a gang or
I'd be really curious to see how accurate it is.
It's not accurate at all.
Inaccurate.
Yeah. But it's like funny how like this gang gets like militant and shit. So I don't know. It's a fun movie for those of you who are into like really low budget horror. I think you'd like it. And if you're into like straight edge punk or anything,
straight edge kicker. When does it take place?
Present day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's present, like 2010s, 2020s?
No, like it was made last year.
Last 2021? Really?
Yeah, it was released in 2021. Yeah. Pretty sure. Maybe 2020, 2021. Yeah.
And it's set in modern times. Oh,
yep.
So anything goes, really.
It's sure.
It's so funny to see.
Right. That kind of stuff doesn't heavily exist anymore.
Hey, slow down.
I get it. It's out there, but it's not like it was like in the 90s, in the 80s.
That's not what I was getting at.
Okay.
But although I agree, I totally concur.
Yeah.
It's really funny to me to see quote unquote Hollywood. It's the Hollywood idea of punk rock scenes.
Yeah. Okay. This
hardcore.
is far from a Hollywood film. This is made by guys who are into punk rock. Like it's like
throw a Ramones t-shirt on a character in black jeans and that's your punk rocker.
No, it's not like in the
Like
Ninja Turtles movie, the kid with the Sid Vicious shirt and he's going around robbing people. No, it is not. It is not like that. It's like it's made by guys that are probably guys and girls that are our age exactly, and it's a good movie. It's fun. See, you don't really get into indie horror like a lot of that stuff, though, right?
I mean,
see, a lot of the indie horror scene are guys that are our age, maybe a little older.
Yeah,
and they're into the same music and stuff we are.
They're fellow alts.
In fact, there's a guy, I may have talked about this last week, the guy who's making that movie X that's coming out, the new A24 movie. He's from Wilmington. He's only a little bit older than us, yeah. He was in You're Next, and he's involved in the VHS films.
Damn.
Yeah, Ty West. Yeah, very, very talented filmmaker.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's really cool. Glad he's from where we're from.
No. And it's not like I'm going to actually the film or something.
Well, actually, oh, yeah. No, I know.
Oh, in Wonder Woman 1984, the movie is set in 1984, and the girl is wearing a Cro-Mags Age of Quarrel shirt, and that record didn't come out until blah, blah.
But didn't somebody do that, though?
I'm sure, probably.
Pretty sure I saw that on Facebook now that you mention it.
Facebook, huh? That's where I get all my favorite news and current events. Especially when it comes to punk and hardcore.
You know what I've been seeing a lot of?
Not.
Is what's the guy? It's Alex Jones, but what's his fucking
Infowars?
Yes. I see a lot of that sticker.
A sticker where?
Just
all in the wild?
Stop signs, and yeah, a lot of them.
I've seen it on signs before. When I worked at the when I worked at the credit union, one of my funniest regulars is a guy who had a gas business, oil tanks and whatever the fuck. But
okay,
his second in command was this bald dude. And one time I had to, when COVID hit, they switched to only drive-through services at the branch.
Gotcha.
And I had to go out to the truck one time, and his second in command guy had a Trump fitted hat on.
Okay.
And it was really, really funny because it was clearly
You're cracking yourself up over there.
It was clearly expensive.
Oh, it was
big and bold looking.
Yeah, it wasn't like the.
But he had a full-on Infowars T-shirt on.
Cool.
And I was like, "Damn, I need to talk to you more."
Oh God.
I would like to pick your brain.
Could you imagine a fucking conversation with that guy?
No, I can't. And I would love to have.
We get it all the time in the barbershop. People want to talk to me. They go, everybody's oh God.
Oh, buddy, it looks like you got some threads sticking out of that shirt there. I'm gonna pull on it for a little while.
Bro, 10 times a day.
Oh,
somebody sits in my chair. Boy, it's getting bad out there.
Oh, I would.
I love it.
They get me fired up. I think they're so funny.
What, the MAGA people?
Yeah, they're so funny, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, you're probably tired of it by now, though.
Bro, I'm just tired of the business, to be honest with you.
Well,
I fucking hate these people. Every single person that walks through that door, man. I'm like, oh fuck. What am I gonna have to talk about now?
No, I would just keep pulling and pulling and pulling.
Yeah, I did that for a while to keep myself amused. Now I'm just
and then it was the second month in a row, and you got tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody likes to go, man, it's good. Yeah, it's a lot worse out there nowadays. And I'm like, well, I don't think so. I think it's always been pretty bad. Oh, no way. It's never been this bad. And I'm like,
okay,
bro, we've literally had the same like problems for forever. I don't know.
Oh, like you mentioned earlier, the recession in like 2008.
Yeah.
Put my dad out of work for a little bit.
Did it really?
Yeah, he got.
Right, because guitar tech work. Yeah.
No, this was pre that job.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought he had always been a guitar tech.
No, he put it off and put it off until I got older, because he didn't want to be away from home.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't.
Daddy Alderson.
Yeah, Tommy, shout out. Hey, Dad.
Daddy Aldy.
He fucking he didn't accept that job like full.
What was he doing before?
When the recession hit, he had a badass job driving for United Electric. Like he drove a box truck.
Sure.
And like there was some like he had like a minor accident. Like he was under an overpass that had a pipe sticking out from the the street up above, like a couple inches. It wasn't like it was a low hanging thing, but it was just enough to like not clear the clearance, and it scratched the roof of the truck.
Oh,
kind of bad, and they cut him because of that.
What?
And he was like, for like a month, he was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do now, because I'm out of this job. And then he did something else, and then like February 2009, I remember he accepted the job touring.
That's cool.
Because he was like, I mean, you're 17 now. I mean, you can handle me being gone. Like, you're not a little kid.
In February of 2009?
Yeah.
You were 18?
17.
Really?
I turned 18 July of 2009.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
okay, because you were young for your grade.
Yeah, so...
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Weird.
Because he had been offered the job when I was younger, and he turned it down because I was a little kid.
Got it.
So, yeah, that was the recession in the Alderson household.
Yikes.
He got canned from that sweet-ass United Electric job. He had, like, stock options and great benefits and shit, but, again, it was, like, a minor infraction, and they were hurting anyway, so they let him go.
My dad had, like, 2 jobs around that time. We were both just always working. Like, no one was ever home. Because I had a couple jobs at that time as well, and I was in high school still. My dad was a professor over at Wilmington University for a bit, which I don't know if you ever knew that, but yeah, so he taught marketing.
No shit.
But you went to college for a bit, right?
I'm enrolled in Wilmington University as
currently?
We speak. Yeah.
Congrats, that's cool.
And I took a marketing class last semester.
Oh, excellent. So yeah. Okay, so typically when you have a class that's scheduled for 5 hours, you're supposed to let the students out early.
Yeah,
typically
4:30, 4:45 through.
Well, not even. Like, a lot of times they'll let them out like an hour or two early.
And
if they cover everything.
A class that long, it seems to me, that would be the 1 day a week class too.
Yeah, well, my dad, you know how much energy my dad has.
He took full advantage.
5 hours, bro. And he was like, yeah, why would I give them a break? Like, you know how he talks like Woody Allen. And yeah, man, he would fill up that whole 5 hours. Those students, I can't even imagine. I mean, I grew up with him, but I can't even imagine, like, my dad's pretty... So my dad... Okay.
Talk about a captive audience.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so my dad, for those listening,
and they're paying for it.
My dad and I can't be in the same room for more than 2 hours.
2 hours.
We'll see. Yeah, I've talked about that before. I'm cutting my dad's hair the other day, and we're gonna go see my grandma down in Florida. She's gonna turn 100.
Wow.
Yeah, in June.
Damn, she beat Betty.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. My grandma's badass. So he's like, Mitt, we should all drive down together. And I go,
nightmare. Dad,
we're not spending 17 hours straight in the car together.
And it's more like 20.
He got so angry at me. He started yelling at me in my own house. And I was like, yep, this is... And I said, Dad, I just told you that we can't spend 17 hours, and look how upset you got. And you think we could spend 17 hours together in a car.
Also, Rick, I implore you, Rick, I know you're a listener. Do the math on the drive. I've driven to Florida more than once, and have you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nightmare.
It is.
Number
It's
one.
horrible.
That drive.
The wife
sucks.
and I are taking the train.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, train's gonna be nice.
It's real smooth.
I don't really like to fly. The train will be nice. You just sit there.
That flight though is
flight's great. 2.5 hours, but
less.
I don't know.
You're in the air for like an hour. It's nothing.
Yeah,
flying to Florida, but do the math because you're gonna have to stop somewhere. Probably check into a hotel, motel, whatever. You're gonna have to eat. You're gonna have to fill up the car. Mm-hmm. You're spending way more than a train ticket, or even better yet, a plane ticket, because you can fly to Florida for like double-digit numbers.
Sure.
If you get the right flight.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so much better than driving there. I cannot fathom choosing to drive rather than it's like, where like all of your options are exhausted and it's like the day before and you're like, fuck it, I'll drive. That's the only time I would decide to drive to Florida rather than take something else.
Now let me ask you, since we're talking about annoying people,
okay,
give me something annoying at your job. Who do you work with?
Who am I working with?
Yeah, that's annoying the shit out of you, because we got into it a little bit, but we lost the episode, and I kind of want you to tell me again and tell the audience, because I just remembered who I want to talk about.
Oh yes,
but I would like you to go first.
Okay. Let's see. This will be relevant to people who work in the office or people who work from home.
Yeah, and I've never had an office job, so this is kind of interesting to me.
You deal with a work email, or even better yet, a work group text or something. The reply all person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Burn in hell.
Instantly.
You demon. In fact, it happens like once or twice a week, no matter what. Like no matter how insignificant or like stupid the email chain is. Oh, this is relevant because the fucking Super Bowl is coming up.
Oh, Jesus God. If I hear one more fucking thing. I don't know anything about fucking football. I don't care about football.
In an office like ours, lo and behold, a lot of Gen Pop people, they fucking like the my one coworker started a Super Bowl pool or whatever. And
no idea.
So I don't understand it, like the bet or whatever, but they're like, yeah, if you want to pitch in $1 or $2 or whatever for the Super Bowl pool, like just come see me at my desk. And instead of coming and seeing him, these people hit reply all to the chain, and the fucking the email response goes to everybody in the company instead of just him. And I'm like, you're wasting a notification on my computer screen that, like, I'm looking for more important shit. Like, in my job specifically, I most of what I do is collections. So if a customer is emailing me, they're talking about paying us. That's way more important than you being like, I don't know, I did just put in for the Powerball. Shut the fuck up. Or go, like, either hit just reply or go see them.
Yeah,
like go see the person.
It's not like it's a mile away.
Or like the receptionist. The receptionist does it all the fucking time, and they always respond to like a company-wide email with like a LOL. That's so good. Or like,
oh, so now everyone in the company just gets a random LOL. Is that kind of what you're saying there?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, I hate that shit. We get group. You're in the Army, you're always in group chats, and you get shit like that all the time. You have and then you have to search through all the bullshit to find the important information.
Exactly the same thing. The email chain is a mile long.
Yeah,
and like it started from something
infuriating.
It started from something as stupid as like, hey, everybody, we're leaving the office at 2 today instead of 5 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Sounds like it sounds like a complaint from a bunch of soft boys, but when it's your entire job, I can understand why that would be really fucking infuriating.
Does your LOL need to go to everybody on staff? I don't think so. Just fucking save it. Keep it to yourself, or just hit reply. Do not hit reply all.
Yeah, I agree. So those of you out there listening, don't fucking hit reply all.
Don't do it. If you're thinking about it, don't.
Stop thinking about it.
The end.
Can I tell you about this fucking guy when I worked at Subway?
Would you please? Wait.
Sure.
Wait.
Different guy.
Not the Drops of Jupiter guy.
No.
Oh, we got more Subway content.
Oh, dude, I've got coworkers for days that I
Tell me
hate.
about this Jared guy.
No, that's not. So, you ever get somebody who you've had private conversations with them, and you know that they're a piece of shit, but everyone else thinks that they are the fucking top dog, like they are the top of their class, A+ guy, walks old ladies across the street. You ever work with anybody like that?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking awful. And in your head, you're screaming whenever they talk.
Like, that guy's a fucking bigot or something. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I dealt with that recently with a guy.
Reply all to everything.
I had to fire a guy recently who was like, this fucking guy. I remember they hired him on. He used to work there, and he got involved in drugs and everything, and he started stealing. Well, this Subway I was working at, I found out later on they were doing some dirty shit behind the scenes. Anyway, they hired this fucking kid back up, and he was all kiss ass to the person that hired him and all this shit. And then when it came down to it, he wouldn't do any fucking work. Then,
classic.
Late at night, we'd be sitting at a table, and he would like join me on my lunch break, even though I didn't like invite him over to kind of be like, he'd start bragging about how he would steal money out of his mom's purse. And even 16-year-old me, 17-year-old me would be like, wow, it sounds, and he'd be like, yeah, I'm homeless. And I'd be like, you're homeless, Mike?
Homeless, okay.
And he'd be like, yeah, well, you know, my mom kicked me out. And I was like, well, so you had a home and your mom kicked you out. Why did she kick you out? Well, you know, I was all hopped up on Xanax or whatever, and I was stealing money out of her purse. It was like wild, dude. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you're homeless because you got yourself kicked out of your house from stealing from your mom. Oh, yeah, when you put it like that, I guess. And I'm like, oh, man, I fucking hate this guy.
And this is the golden boy?
Yeah. So this guy was like, couldn't make a mistake because the person that hired him, the owner of the Subway, he was giving her a sob story. You know, my parents, they don't love me. They're abusive. They kicked me out. And then when you actually dive deep and you get to know him, he was a real fucking piece of shit. Well, wouldn't you know it? These people, he gets kicked out of his house. The owner and her significant other took him into their home. I told them not to. I tried warning them because I knew these people from growing up as a kid who owned Subway, and I tried warning them, and they didn't want to listen. What does he do? Does a bunch of drugs, steals their car, crashes it into a building. Yeah, like through a building. Anyway, I fucking hate that shit. I hate these like lying, fucking conniving little monsters that seem to just keep moving their way up in the world. It drives me insane.
They fail upwards their whole lives.
Yeah. And people just keep deep-throating them. I fucking hate it.
No.
I hate that shit.
Those are what we call enablers.
Yeah, but I think it's more than that. I think psychologically, humans just want to fucking be lied to, man.
Whether they know it or not.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't know if they're being lied to.
Well, if
they wouldn't know the truth.
If they
Speaking of which, I saw somebody with a fucking license plate yesterday that just said truth.
Ooh.
What the fuck does that mean?
Infowars sticker
That's
anywhere?
what I think it is, but I'm like, God damn. If you know that when they stand near their car, they'll never block the license plate. They're like, you see that?
I'm the truth.
I'm the truth.
Maybe that is the character.
You wouldn't believe the things I know.
Maybe that is the character, the truth from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
The old you know what? I never played that game all the way through.
Highly recommend.
I never owned it, so yeah.
You got to give it a fair shake.
I would love to. I played it a little bit, and it was great. The soundtrack on there was pretty good.
Incredible. No, there's a character named The Truth. I saw
that's cool.
I saw a license plate today on a Tesla that said "out of gas."
I saw a Tesla 2 days ago, and it said Latina.
Whoa.
Yeah. My wife is Latina, so
Yeah.
I should have took a picture and sent it to her.
Or better yet, steal the car.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should become a car
Hey,
thief.
baby, I got you this Tesla.
It says Latina.
It's
She'd
yours.
she'd be proud of me for that. You think so? All right.
Oh, pardon me. I was having some water.
I think that just about wraps it up. What do you think?
I mean, I don't have any memories this week, so no, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, I've got plenty of memories, but we'll get to that in some later episodes.
No, I want to. Let's see.
Want to plug anything? We'll be back next week.
Yeah, we will be back next Thursday. Can't wait to record this again. I really am loving doing this show.
Me too.
This is so much fun for me.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Being able to create something like this. Man,
Yeah. Next week.
Coming up, we got the Gate Creeper obituary show in Baltimore. That's in a couple weeks, actually.
Oh, the Gate Creeper obituary. Yeah, I would have called it the Municipal Waste obituary.
Of course, Municipal Waste.
I've never seen Gate Creeper, so I'd like to see them.
Well, tell you what, buddy, you're in for a treat.
I usually get in the pit all night. I'm a little nervous because of COVID, but
That's just over, dude.
Oh, COVID's just done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
On a positive note, with that, I'll touch on it for like a half a second. I was reading today on WHYY that the governor is saying that cases in Delaware are plummeting.
Oh, thank God.
So I was like, wow, that's great.
That is great.
Finally, some good news to read.
Yeah. Although I'm sure everybody will read that and then be like, "See, told you so."
I ain't wearing it again.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing it.
God, that's another fucking
time.
thing.
Let's get into it next week or something.
Oh no. Let me just say.
Okay.
Just real quick. Stop pretending you don't know what the mask is.
We're fucking 2 years in.
It just, it's so fucking annoying when they're like,
hey, like I was saying earlier, act like you fucking been there before.
Act like you've been there before. That's the message to today's episode.
That is a great way to put it. Act like you fucking been somewhere.
People will literally be like, "Man, we still wearing these, whatever these are?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Have you not been anywhere?
Just call it a fucking mask.
Because I seriously
call it a mask.
I seriously doubt, unless you're being one of those people who is actually concerned enough to stay inside and not go anywhere. You know what the rules are everywhere. You have listened to someone say something. You've watched TV. You've been to stores. You know the deal. Stop acting like you don't. Act like you've been there before.
Those motherfuckers who pretend they don't know what the mask is while they're wearing the mask. I feel like there's a big fucking purple dildo inside that mask that they're just choking on the entire time. I hope they fucking deep throat all their problems away. Anyway,
like that old coworker of yours. With that, I'll leave you at that.
All right, everybody.
Once again, find us on Instagram at thanks for your services _podcast. Again, that's at thanks for your services _podcast on Instagram. Coming soon to YouTube. Send us an email.
Please email us.
Write in. If you think of it, give us a rating on Spotify, iTunes.
We're gonna have guests pretty soon, possibly next week as well. I forgot to say that.
We got guests lined up.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have several people interested, which I was shocked at, and I'm curious to hear their points of view on working and things like that. But like I was saying, if you have a story that you want to share, send us an email at thanksforyourservices@gmail.com. No. Sorry.
Thank you for your
services.
Services@gmail.com.
Again, one more time, for my sake.
Thank you for the letters UR, services@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. And if you have any questions, we can read them on the podcast and ask each other, bouncing off. But with that,
you matter. Stay strong out there. You are not worthless. Thank you for your services. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for everything you do. Keep it up. And act like you've fucking been there before.